I'm Allison Lami Sawyer. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rebellion Photonics. My co-founder Robert Kester and I started the company 3.5 years ago.
I had a high school professor come to my class. One of the projects he had us do as students was actually build our own laser out of these components he provided. That's what really got me hooked on optics.
We have the next generation of safety equipment for rigs and refineries. Our product, called the gas cloud imaging camera, actually sees the leaks that cause explosions on rigs and refineries. What does this mean? So there's a gas leak on a refinery. Well, it comes up with bright red on our camera. And if you can see it, then you can stop it. And you can stop explosions from happening. It's called snapshot hyperspectral imaging. Basically, at every pixel, we're reading the chemical signature at that point. At every pixel, we say what chemical is there. So is there a natural gas leak at that pixel? If so, that pixel would be red on the screen.
When I was a bioengineering grad student at Rice University, I was working on a project for developing a new type of camera that could detect chemicals in an image, and it was mostly being used for biology research, which was my passion at the time. Through a lot of different connections at Rice, eventually I wound up at the incubator that Allison was doing an internship for.
We shook hands, we wrote some grants together, and then we were both grad students still. So I was 25 and Robbie was 28. So we're allowed to go to business plan competitions, which sounds so dorky because it was, but we also walked away with over $150,000 in starting capital. So Rebellion Photonics had $1.2 million in revenue last year, and we're currently doing a $7 million raise that we hope to close this September. Our revenue model is actually more like software as a service. So we charge a monthly fee to use our cameras. The market size for the gas cloud imaging camera is about $10 billion. And how we make money is we go to a refinery or a rig and we install our camera. Then we charge a low monthly fee for use of that camera. It's a subscription model. When a single accident on a rig can cause billions in losses for a company, the technology you use for safety on that rig becomes a big deal. 2 weeks ago, a young man named Zach Green died at a refinery in Louisiana. The leak formed a big cloud. It ignited when even the slightest spark came about, which caused an explosion, and this young man died instantly in the explosion. And 77 other people working at that small refinery were also injured. 77. He was 29 years old, which is about my age. And I found that very impactful. In 10 years, I would like our gas cloud imaging cameras to really revolutionize safety on industrial sites and detect gas leaks before they explode. It's been fascinating over the past 3 years to watch that grow from proof of concept to a prototype, and from a prototype to a product that you can demo. And just last January, we're actually installed at rigs and refineries, and seeing that progression has been my favorite thing I've ever done.